welcome to another episode of Murder Schmurder!
Back at it, yelling when we just got told not to yell.
Did you miss us?
Squawk, squawk.
Well,
Today, we have two returning members, two lovely hosts.
two all-star past guests and hosts, and we're so happy that they're here.
We got MC and Ayla.
Hey, squawk, squawk.
Yes, that's us.
It's not their first time, but it's their first time together here on this podcast.
This is true.
We just met each other outside in the parking lot.
Nice.
And then they gave each other that look.
Yeah, we
The look
became
that-
best friends. We realized we were related.
Yeah.
Third cousins to
They
be
said-
exact.
Do you want to do this thing?
Yeah.
She said, "I don't want to do you, but I'll do this thing."
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
It was cute.
They shared that look that's like, is this a safe building to enter?
Yeah.
It's like, eh.
No, literally, when we were in the parking lot, MC was like, "Okay, testosterone."
I was going to say, you got 4 wieners to combat over here.
I took a deep breath because I was like, God, there's so much of it in there. Already.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
No, we're good. I
It's
love
okay.
tea. I love a good.
Yeah.
I love tea.
Well,
Do you?
who else is here? We got Grant as always.
Yeah, that's
Grant,
good.
as always.
Austin,
Leading us.
as always.
Austin.
Joseph, as
Joseph.
always.
I'm
Joseph.
here too.
Jamie, as always.
Jamie, as
Yeah, Jamie's here. Yeah.
I'm liking
Yeah.
this energy a little bit
Yeah.
more.
We're going to tone
Y'all
it down.
sound so excited
Yeah.
to be here.
We're going to tone
We're
it
so
down for you
happy.
ladies. We're going to be having a nice, calm podcast today.
Thank you for joining us at Murder Schmurder.
Murder.
Today we have
Murder PR.
We've got some fantastic tea to catch you up on.
That's right. We got tea, baby.
Lots happened since we last heard from us.
What's the tea?
Didn't you
First
take off a
tea
week?
is we have tripled our Patreon members. Three people, baby. One of them is Joseph's wife, but that doesn't count.
Yeah, she counts.
No, she does count.
Wow.
I love Sarah.
Yeah, she's so sweet.
Sarah's great.
That's
Sarah.
No, she's
that's
my
tea
favorite.
number 1. Tea number 2. We have our third ever email.
Third ever email.
Oh, a lot of threes. Comes in threes.
People are reaching out.
If you also want to just chime in with whatever's on your mind, maybe any questions, or I don't know, what could they email us about?
Hate mail.
Hate mail. Well,
We love hate mail.
Yeah, we apparently just got some. This is from Roger Mans.
Should we say his name?
I
Yeah,
mean,
Is
he
it
emailed
Mans or is
us.
it Mains?
Yeah.
Definitely give him a call out.
Yeah. What's up, Roger?
And Roger writes, "Hello, trash. Eat sand.
Nice.
Big fan."
He thinks we're on a beat.
And you know what? This is a very sparse email. Look at that. That's
that
like
it?
That is-
Does he have a
Can I see
signature?
it?
There wasn't even
the
like
signature
a,
is big fan.
there wasn't even like a
Dedicated.
sincerely, a best,
No.
or a worst.
Wait, the subject line is cancel your
I love this.
Hello trash, period.
Screenshot this and let's start a subtweet. Let's go.
Honestly, yeah. Actually, you know what? If you email us at Trashville, we'll feature you on our Instagram story. How about that?
Oh my God.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
If you want us to tag you and your with your own Instagram,
Also, I'm pretty sure
throw it
this
in the
guy
email.
is a fan. I mean, this feels very much like a fan.
It's such that
It
is
feels like fan
It
energy.
feels like
so-
a try at comedy.
Yeah.
it's so on
Yeah.
brand for us.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Cancel your podcast.
Right.
Eat sand.
Shitty podcast,
Signed,
shitty email.
big fan.
It's warranted.
Yeah,
I
I
love
feel
it.
like he's heard every episode.
I'm glad he said
He falls asleep to our voices.
Actually, I'm pretty sure he gets just as pissed off as I am
Nightmare.
when we miss a week for a release, like we did this week. You fucker!
it's not my fault. I have no
it's
control
not
over
his
that.
fault.
That
I will
is-
say, if he didn't
It's all
add
Jamie's
big
fault.
fan,
Probably.
I would have been like, I guess someone hates us.
I guess we just have to quit.
we got one bad email and we're like, it's all over.
He said
Sorry,
cancel
Roger.
your podcast.
He
Yeah,
said
we got told to do it.
testosterone at the beginning of this, but really, it's empathy. These boys need to be lifted.
It's
too,
masculine,
though.
but
They're
it's not toxic
sensitive.
masculine.
No.
It's vibrant. We're
It's
calling
vibrant
it vibrant
masculinity.
Vibrant masculinity.
Davis Clark has coined the phrase vibrant masculinity.
We love Davis Clark.
We are big fans
Does
of
that
Davis
mean
Clark.
Mark?
Who's Davis Clark?
I don't
If
even
you
know who
Davis
Davis Clark is.
the corporate finance bro of our generation.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, okay.
We lock
All
in
right.
with some Excel
Is
Is he a
spreadsheets.
high-valued male?
Listen, this
he
guy
Sigma?
has it on lock. he's insanely intense.
Yeah.
Actually gets me out of bed some mornings.
Yeah.
I am not joking.
He's both our one. Like, we're both lesbians, but he's the one that we
Yep.
would fuck if we had to.
Fuck
Wow.
you. That hurts my
This
feelings.
guy's
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you see Davis Clark, you'll understand.
I'm Googling.
All right, I guess I got to Google
Yeah,
Davis
hang
Clark
on.
and see what's enough to turn
Pause the
y'all.
podcast. We got some work to do.
Sorry, this
Davis
is more
Clark.
important. I got to write Davis Clark.
Shout
down.
out to Davis
Email.
Clark.
MC, I called dibs a long time ago.
Listen,
This guy?
This guy looks like Jaws from
we locked
James
in
Bond.
right now.
This guy
we
looks
locked
like
the fuck
shit.
in right
a
now.
boring frat
We
bro.
locked
that
the
I've
idiot.
fuck
totally
in.
seen this guy before.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, we locked,
We locked
in.
in.
For those of you who can't see our faces, we're
You
doing the
need to-
Davis Clark teeth
They're
right
locked
now.
in.
You gotta
You guys
watch.
are locked in.
He's on Instagram. Like
I see.
that's where he thrives.
He's doing the teeth thing.
We should interview him.
So he's
I
over
would
30.
love-
Got it.
Right.
But basically, he looks like when you're a kid, you like dry out your teeth and your upper gum. And
Yeah. I mean, you
the
stick your top
just
lip.
stick up there, you know.
Do the whole.
And you just talk like that the whole time.
Shout out Amanda Vines.
Yeah.
So besides his face, he's all about positive
Besides his face.
affirmations.
He loves his
I
9 to
love how
5.
Ayla's like, if you
Look
just kind
yourself
of
in the mirror
disregard his
and
face,
tell yourself you're going to do a
great.
good job today.
No,
That's literally exactly what he sounds
loves his 9
Money
to 5.
comes to me.
He loves his 9 to 5.
So he's
Like,
brought the joy back into the 9 to 5.
Ah, I see.
An Excel
Okay.
spreadsheet represents success value, climbing the ladder in a way that millennials and Gen Z have never understood
They don't
before
get
Davis
it.
Clark. I truly believe that he's
That's right, baby.
revolutionizing.
I'm
He's a
going to
pioneer.
Microsoft
He's a
Excel your
pioneer.
spreadsheets, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
like
He's doing the
time to
Lord's work.
hammer some Excel spreadsheets.
Anyway, enough about Davis Clark.
Microsoft Word.
We got to stop talking about Davis Clark. It's too much free promo.
Oh my God, Austin! I almost slapped you, but that was so good. That was so good. It's like, nope, not toxic masculinity, vibrant masculinity.
See,
Vibrant.
we're learning.
I'm a
Thank you,
low
David
T
Clark.
soy boy, and I'm here to help.
Soy boy.
Powered by soy
Remember, men, soy gives you boobies.
that you can then sculpt into pics. That's right. And we're back.
That's it. Toxic masculinity.
There we go. There's that flavor I'm used to.
that ice cream I'm always looking for.
It was getting a little too sweet in here. We had to throw a little salt in the womb.
Oops, we accidentally went on a rocky road.
I love that ice cream.
It's good.
It's good.
So now we had an intro planned.
Oh yeah, we had a
I
whole
think
thing.
that was the intro. Do we
Well,
have an
yeah.
intro?
Are we sure?
I mean,
I wanted
would
to
like
act.
to.
We
Yeah,
keep
I
going.
know.
We
I
keep
like
going.
the
really.
whole thing.
Please.
Like, the intro was my
continue.
idea, and I wanted to do it.
Oh, so because it's Austin's idea, now we got to do it.
Yeah, that's the kind of narcissist I am.
Okay.
That scans.
Yeah, I'm self-aware. I'm a self-aware narcissist.
No, that's okay. We love a pick me.
Absolutely.
Well,
Pick me.
we thought,
I'm not like other guys.
I'm not like other guys.
well, we thought we had.
I'm sensitive
But you should have sex with me.
because you owe that. I
If you
paid
don't
for
have
dinner.
sex with me, you're a bitch.
You can be sensitive and entitled at the
Ugly
same time.
bitch.
Carpet munching whore.
Good God. Okay.
Right. I totally understand. I totally understand, but don't ever talk to me again.
Yes.
Noted.
Are you just reading the last text that you got?
No. I was looking up. I was looking up my bit. Thank you. Ow.
All right. So what's
It's
your
Jamie's
intro?
fault that an episode
What's-
didn't release this week.
What's
Okay.
your intro? Austin?
Oh no! It was. So we're gonna have you, I guess, since you were supposed to be
Oh,
Sophie
right. I was
today.
supposed to be Sophie. Not that I can live up to that gem of a human being.
But we were
truly
gonna
impossible.
act out
Truly.
obscure diseases, and you'd have to guess what we are.
Oh, yeah. I'm fully prepared.
Now you have to do it.
Call
Ayla.
me. My middle name is WebMD.
That's true.
My mother was, we're third cousins. You know this.
And honestly, I really love the idea of you actually like WebMDing our
So you would know.
symptoms.
Let's go.
I love that.
All right, who wants to go first? What are we going to call this game?
That's a good question.
How about Dr. Blouse? She's
Sure.
a woman.
That's incredible.
Dr. Blouse.
Tomatoes.
Is that TNT's newest show?
Dr.
It's a doctor, but the doctor's
Dr.
a lady. Whoa.
Oh, how's she gonna balance having tits and being a doctor?
It is hard, folks.
Okay, there was like a riddle.
Did you bring your
There was-
rectal thermometer?
Do y'all remember the riddle?
Yeah.
From like elementary school where they
Yeah.
were like,
A
okay,
father and
like
his son
I'm gonna paint you
get
a
in a car
picture.
accident
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they
yeah.
can't
Father
be
and son.
operated
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, how could the doctor be into like how could the doctor have saved his life but also be at work? Or wait, what is it? You tell it.
I think hold on. I do not remember it exactly, but basically, a father and son get in a horrible accident. They get rushed to the ER. The doctor walks in and says, "I can't operate on either one of them. Why?" And the solve of the riddle is that the doctor is a woman, and
But we were guessing
the
everything
wife
else
and
before
the
that.
mother of the father and son.
Like you,
That is the
elementary
epitome
school
of the 90s.
kids doing backflips to figure out how
my
the fuck
God.
this could be
Yeah.
true. We're like, no. I think we tell them that it's one of their parents too. Like it's the doctor's the parent, and we're literally like, okay, so they're on acid, and like, it doesn't-
She has no hands.
It must be the stepfather, and I guess because he's related by marriage, he can't be the operating doctor because of legality reasons. Like, no, it's the fucking mom.
It was just a woman.
It's a female doctor.
Yeah.
You idiots. You know?
I just imagine some like balding, thrice divorced teacher telling this joke.
Yeah.
And he's just like waiting for the punchline, and then he's just like, "No, it's because it's a woman." Crickets, and he's just like, what do you know?
Give it time, you'll love that joke when you're old.
Kids these days.
The worst.
They don't get
you get it?
misogynist.
No. Empowerment.
Kids these days don't
Who
understand
knows?
misogyny
They
like
don't.
they used to.
They need to understand it.
Yeah.
You know, the best thing about those jokes is they really just show you it's only up from here.
I mean, I don't know if we're in the same world, but I don't know if it's always up for
I was
here.
gonna say, I can tell you something that's gonna be going up from here. Hail!
His penis, everybody. His penis.
I mean,
Okay,
that's we could've-
Toxic masculinity! It's here to stay, baby!
All right, what are your symptoms? Besides toxic masculinity.
I want to go last.
Besides
Okay.
a built-up tolerance to pepper spray, apparently.
Does it burn so bad these days? Still get a
immune.
little teary-eyed though.
I'm immune.
I'm immune.
That's foreplay.
Just fucking Jim Carrey over
I
here.
call it 5-play.
Ooh, spicy.
Awful.
All right. Grant, can you please go first?
I thought I'd go first.
God damn.
This one's weird, and it's purposefully weird because we're trying to
Trying to confuse Sophie.
Stump
So
the
basically, it
surgeon.
would be.
But you
I just don't know why everybody keeps pulling me over and asking me what's wrong with me. I just had a regular ass
Ooh, I know this
egg
one.
sandwich and a soda this morning. But
Plague of Justinian,
Damn, nailed it in one.
which affected 15 to 100 million people.
She's right.
no,
Wait, hold on. So the range is 15 people or 1 million?
15 to 100 million.
Oh.
Like all of them million.
Yeah.
You meant
I
like
already
Just
think
know
this
it's
is a bad
somewhere in
idea.
that.
15 people
Wait,
to 1
We
million
live in
people.
Nashville.
I'll keep
Is
giving
it drunk driving?
yes. That's why
And?
my character keeps getting pulled over. But the crazy thing, I just hadn't had a drink in years. I don't know why everybody keeps
Narcolepsy.
thinking that something
You're getting close.
something's wrong with me,
AIDS.
like maybe like I'm drunk or something.
Cholera.
You're close.
Getting closer.
I mean, I don't even know. I
Black Death.
All right. So
I'll read off my symptoms: aches and pains, including in the stomach, bloating, changes in bowel movements, fatigue, nasal discharge, productive cough, or one that produces
What?
phlegm.
Wait, can we talk about a
And
productive
sinusitis.
cough
Yeah.
versus an
Productive cough?
Yeah, so a productive cough is one that produces phlegm.
Oh, that's disgusting.
An
Right.
unproductive cough is a dry cough.
Okay, well, it's definitely the
Unproduc-
speckled monster, aka
Productive cough is my band name.
smallpox.
Smallpox.
I love
so
the fact
true.
that our resident doctor in the room here is
Yes.
just reading off of
That's
like
me.
15th century.
No, it's actually
issues.
Google.
Oh, it's Google's
that
new
makes
shitty
me
AI.
sad. That makes me worried.
You want me
and
to
sad.
type it into chat
And then
GPT?
my last
Let's
two
go.
are problems with concentration, memory, and thought processes.
ADHD.
And sugar cravings.
Addict.
Close.
Yeah, we're close.
You're getting
Is it
close.
just diabetes?
You're getting close.
You're circling something.
Is it
dude.
diabetes?
No, it's super weird.
But think addiction.
And rare.
Is it?
Think sugar cravings. So you got sugar cravings,
Fucked up stomach.
fuck up stomach.
People
Okay.
keep thinking I'm drunk
Heroin.
when I'm not drunk.
Go, MC. Go. What do you got?
Leprosy.
All right.
Sophie is screaming right now.
Okay, come on, move this along. What is it? If Jamie doesn't know, I
All right, check it out.
definitely
This is so weird. I went for like super obscure. I don't know why I went first. It's called autobrewery syndrome.
Absolutely
Also known
not.
as the gut fermentation syndrome.
And this is just natural causes.
It's a strange medical condition where a person experiences intoxication from alcohol through abnormal
So next
gut
time I get pulled over,
fermentation.
I'm gonna be like, listen,
I have autobrewery syndrome.
you can't fault me for that.
But it's in the small intestines caused by an overgrowth of a specific type of fungus where the gut produces alcohol out of regular food and drinks.
So it's
containing
basically
carbs,
celiac
yeast,
disease
or
on
bacteria.
crack.
Basically, you eat regular food and drink things that are like high in sugar or carbohydrates. Your stomach naturally turns that into alcohol and you get drunk.
How did you find this?
That was a-
obscuredisease.com.
Yeah, obscure. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness. All right.
That
Well,
one was impossible. I don't know why I went first.
I'm sorry, Sophie. I let you down.
Now that we started off on such a high note.
Also, y'all were gonna ask Sophie this shit,
Yeah.
and I'm like, these are the most obscure diseases. Y'all
I was
gonna
gonna say.
Y'all hasn't even been to med school.
That's
yet.
right.
Y'all are like, the doctor.
I immediately regret my decision to go through with this, but we're doing it anyway.
We're already here.
Yeah.
So I will
we
say
sure?
I like this idea, namely because, so I don't know if you know this, like if like a therapist, right? You have to have a license to do it. You have to have gone through so much amount of schooling. And I looked into it, like, can you become a therapist without going through the schooling, without having a license to do it? And technically you can.
You could be a life coach.
A life coach, correct, which
Yes.
is a growing multi-billion-dollar industry in the
Scam.
United States
No,
right now.
sorry. You
Yeah.
missed industry. You meant scam.
Supposedly, and I've asked several therapists about their opinions on it, and they say there can be a good place for life coaches because they can do some work that therapists cannot because of their position in like keeping their license.
Yeah, like they don't have to disclose whether or not you're suicidal if you come to them.
So,
Well, there is value in that. actually. Oddly enough,
They can
yes.
just let you die peacefully.
I know. I feel like I'm always like on the line with my therapist. I like the last therapy session I went to. I motioned a gun in my mouth at
as
the
fuck.
end, and I was like, I don't know if I should have done that. Actually,
It's a fine line between how honest can I be about my feelings and am I so honest I get institutionalized again?
I'm like, don't do
Listen,
that.
double that by like triple because when you have a kid, it's even worse.
Double that by triple.
You ever double that?
okay, so we take that same idea, but with medical. It's like, I'm not a doctor.
But I'll take a look. See, you're the T-shirt
They're
of
called
I'm not a
homeopaths.
gynecologist, but I'll take a look. That's just your career.
It's just lifting the sheet. Ugh, gross. Never mind.
They're
No, I
called
don't know.
holistic practitioners.
Also scam.
I saw so many lesbians at Pride with "I'm not a gynecologist, but I'll take a look" T-shirt on, and I
Hell yeah!
wanted to clothesline that.
Hell yeah!
I was like, "You will not."
I'm
mean,
gonna
honestly-
give y'all the biggest compliment right now. You have never been as cringy as those T-shirts.
That's true.
Hey,
I agree with
that
that.
actually warms my heart.
Hang on, is it like
Well, we're
We're on the
working
line.
on it.
We're on
Right.
the line.
is it like ironic,
gonna say,
like
just
funny,
you
or
wait.
is it just like
No, it's
Give
truly
it time.
like
They're like, "This is
daddy
slay.
derogatory.
This
Yeah,
is
they're bad.
slay."
it's bad shit.
Huh.
They're like, "I'm gonna get some pussy because
It's
I wore this
cringe
shirt."
as fuck.
Damn.
And they gotta pick up those babies. It's gonna be.
Does
you
it
know,
work?
It's gonna be a time.
I mean, it probably
To
does.
some.
It works on
probably
someone.
it
There's a
probably
limited
has.
on
supply.
incels.
I would say that it's
Yes.
probably worked like when it first came out. Like it was like
The first
first
shirt.
shirt. Like, dude, that's fucking hilarious. I'll eat your pussy now. And then after that, it was just like a beaten dead horse.
It's a similar percentage or cross section of people as a man wearing the FBI shirt.
Yeah.
i.e. female
dude,
body
I
inspector
want
shirt.
one of those shirts so bad.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
I just like sent
No
a link to
comment.
Joseph, and I was just like, should I get us both one?
Because
Yeah,
like
he sent a link and I was like, you can only buy that if you buy two.
because like you look at it first, you're like, oh FBI, but then you're like, what?
You're like, I hate pigs. Oh wait,
Because then you're like, female body inspector. It's like
it's so genius.
You know
There's
what?
a fine line of irony and being.
I'm
that
gonna go
guy.
out on a limb
Yeah.
here, though. I
Yeah.
feel like those shirts will work after hours.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Anywhere.
I think it's
If you're at a
better in the
bar.
daytime as a hat.
It's a hat.
As a hat.
Yeah, a little bit more
That's
subtle.
a good read. Yeah, if it's a hat in the day, you're like, oh yeah, whatever, it's a silly hat.
He likes boobs.
But it's like closing time at the bar, and you're wearing the shirt, and it's like,
that guy fucks.
I guess
Right.
I can do with a good piping.
I could
And he's
do
the only
with a
one
good-
left.
Do you think you could? Do you think a guy
Closing
could like squeak by brunch?
Oh no.
No, that's not a brunch shirt.
I don't think so.
It is a
Absolutely
brunch hat
not.
though.
But also
Maybe
PSA.
Brunch hat.
It is a
brunch
brunch
dad
hat.
Could you
Brunch dad
imagine
hat.
eating eggs in that shirt?
Yeah,
Maybe
easily.
Is that an invitation?
For me, easy.
Maybe not the shirt, but certainly the
Flip that egg right
hat.
out of you.
yeah.
I could eat eggs in that hat.
I could eat eggs in that shirt, no
See,
problem.
I eat eggs in the hat. I fertilize eggs in the shirt.
Ooh. I like that.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Thank you, Ayla.
I'll
We are
be
moving on.
taking number 2. Is everybody ready?
That's
Yeah,
totally
go
fine.
for
Let's
it.
go. What you got?
Dr. Ayler.
Taylor.
Taylor.
Actually, no, wait. I love
Dr.
that.
Ayler.
That's what my childhood brother calls me.
Dr. Ayler.
That's
Ayler.
my only nickname of my entire life.
Well, it's sticking
Okay,
now.
we're gonna
Ayler
we're
forever.
gonna christen it.
Yeah.
Great. What you got?
My name be Danny Oceans. I have a disease and I
Going
don't
back
know
to
what it
pirates.
is.
You should be able to nail this one.
I suffer from fatigue, fever, loss of appetite, and I be bleeding from all me holes.
Scurvy.
Hell yeah.
Fucking nailed it. I've played enough Oregon Trail to know what the fuck that feels like.
These oxen be towing me both down
Yeah.
the Oregon Trail.
I'm so glad we got to bring the pirate back.
All right, I'll do number 3. Dr. Ayla.
Yes.
Ayler.
Yes, my dear.
Dr. Ayler.
There we go.
I'm 14 years old, and I'm so tired. And weak.
Benjamin Button.
What's it called?
Acne.
Puberty.
My pubes are gray now.
Fibromyalgia.
Oh, you're getting closer.
Acute lymphoblastic leukemia.
Hang on.
I got leukemia?
Hang on. What's
Yes.
fibromyalgia again?
It's where everything hurts,
I'd
but
like
there's
to-
no cure and you have no symptoms.
Isn't that
but
just life?
I
I'd
guess
like to
so.
fibro her algia.
Yeah, I thought that was called 34 years old.
Alzheimer's. Wait, Alzheimer's.
No.
Dear listener, I hope you caught that because nobody here did.
What?
Nothing.
I'll fibromyalgia that.
I'd like to fibro her algia.
Binge eating
Dr. Ayler, you
do
were
that.
red hot with the first guess.
Yeah.
with acne.
No.
Is
no,
that
The
puberty?
first guess.
Is it lymphatic?
I think you
No.
said Benjamin Button something.
Yeah.
Benjamin Button.
Benjamin Button syndrome, but what's the medical term?
So
Yeah.
if you're reversing, you're getting it's age.
I'll give it to you. It's progeria.
What's that?
It's where you age super rapidly.
Oh,
Which is more
Yeah.
so the Jack disease.
I truly
Hutchinson-
hope I do not get that.
you don't.
Guilford
I feel like I might be
progeria.
getting that.
Extremely rare condition
No, we're just 30.
wherein a person goes through a rapid appearance of aging beginning in childhood, occurs 1 in 4 million, more than 131
So I did
cases.
get it with Benjamin Button.
Basically,
What's it called? Progeria?
progeria.
Progeria.
I got
Prag.
progeria.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
know.
bad for you.
But
Damn, dog.
hey, that was
Damn, dog, you should see a
sorry.
doctor.
Hey, let's
Anyway, your bill's $32K, so
I need that money.
let's watch
so.
the dog language around here, okay? I'm doing my bit now.
He's scratching his
Yeah, look,
beard.
so like I'm not really allowed on the couch.
Oh, you have fleas.
Yeah, I got fleas real bad, dandruff.
Okay.
You know, every now and then. I mean, these aren't real symptoms. This is just the character.
Okay. We got fleas.
Yeah.
You're a dog. You're a werewolf. Full moon.
Sometimes, if you ask for it.
Multiple personality disorder?
DID.
You're close. I mean, I don't know. Should I give it to her?
Yeah, I'd say give it to her.
You said werewolf. Human werewolf syndrome.
That's a thing.
Yeah, it's called hypertrichosis, also known as the werewolf syndrome, is characterized by excessive hair growth anywhere on a person's body, including the face. The hair growth is so thick that the person would resemble a werewolf. While many illnesses have been eradicated because of vaccines, this condition's cause remains unknown. There are no existing cure or treatment to manage the symptoms.
What?
But there are vaccines, people.
Symptoms include lanugo, which is a type of hair that's very soft and fine, like that of a newborn baby, and usually has no pigment.
Sounds nice though.
Terminal hair is long and thick, and usually very dark, and vellus. I like that word, vellus.
Vellus.
Just vellus.
Oh, vellus.
Yeah, it sounds like a Stranger Things villain.
It definitely does.
Velvety.
Hang on. So you're telling me, when was this diagnosed?
Is this
Me?
This is the thing? We have
No,
how
like-
many people are affected?
Give me the history
Yeah.
of this obscure disease off the cuff, Austin.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, did this just happen in the 1800s? Like, I don't know, guy's hairy. Next thing.
No. Like this guy, the guy would look like Chewbacca, essentially.
Yeah.
Like,
So
like
this
hair
is
everywhere.
our solution to Bigfoot.
I mean, it could
Maybe.
be.
Some guy with that disease.
There's just some guys in the woods.
Happened to
Fucking
be really
woods.
tall. He just happened to be really tall.
You
and
live
he's
in
like,
the
you know
woods.
what? I'm gonna
Yeah,
look
look
at
at
it.
What bothers me, the stigma around this shit. The fact that we've created myths, legends around a simple doctoral explanation for ailments.
Simple, of course. Yeah, he's got werewolf disease.
All right, those are good.
That's just my Uncle Dan. He's just ugly like that.
Right.
Why you gotta?
He's just a hairy uggo. You don't have to name a new
He hunts
disease
naked to
after him.
scare away the bears.
And then he took a bear wife.
And then they evolved into furries.
Yes.
That's
right.
I'm a werebear.
I'm a werebear. I have a disease.
What do you have?
Yeah, what's your disease?
You
Two
ready?
thing.
Yeah.
All right, y'all ready? You all have to guess.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, we're in foreplay. We're doing foreplay, guys.
You and all of us.
You and me.
That's,
Angina.
You and me, and then me and Joseph, and then me and Austin. And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
yeah.
sounds exhausting.
Sounds like incest.
I wanted second.
Are we all doing this at the same time?
No, this is not an orgy.
Okay.
It's not an orgy.
So they're not
It's one
watching.
at a
I think
time.
that's a very important
Is
distinction.
this train syndrome?
no one's watching.
Okay, stop guessing. Continue on. Let's go.
Nobody's watching.
Nobody's watching. We're in foreplay, right? Pre-penetration.
Right. Uh-huh.
All right. My neck, my chest, my torso, my arms feel like they are going to burst into hives at any given second. But the second that we have penetrative sex, gone. Gone.
You have hysteria.
No.
It's an orgasm.
Just good
It's the premeditative orgasm.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself.
It's obviously
You've
hysteria.
got wind-up monkey syndrome.
No,
you
we're
have-
sober.
Do you have tantric sex syndrome?
No.
You having your period.
Hang on. This is an
No.
This is an easy one. Yeah. If you just
Wait, do you have chlamydia?
No.
I was gonna say if you
I
go
hope
by
not. Now we all got it.
if you go
It's
by
treatable.
1800
It
New
is.
England science, she's a witch. So this is
True.
now you just gotta kill her.
Do you have chronic obstructive pulmonary disease,
No.
also known as COPD?
No.
So
Is this a physical reaction or is this
Yeah,
a mental reaction?
It's a
physical.
physical,
so
like,
everything's painful.
like chest, neck, arms.
Specifically
Break out in
those.
hives.
Yeah.
So is that more
Like,
like a
have you ever like broken out into hives? Like that level
Yeah.
of itch.
like itchy?
Yeah.
like you're, like he.
But
Do you
then
have
it stops.
hepatitis A?
No, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know what I have. This actually just happens to me, and I've been asking every single person
Wait,
I
what
know.
the fuck?
answer. I was hoping you guys would.
I think that's called good sex, bro.
No.
That is just the most M. Night Shyamalan twist I think we've ever had on this podcast.
Wait.
You guys aren't hearing
We got
me.
itchy skin.
It's not itchy skin because I don't have itchy skin. And I've asked every single woman I know, multiple strippers, if they know any woman in their life to have experienced this, and the answer is no.
You break out in hives.
No, it's a
She feels
feeling.
like
It's a feeling.
Like I literally start itching my neck.
Is
But
it-
it's
is
only
it
happened
like
4
rosacea?
times. It's only happened 4
Like
times.
rosacea, maybe similar. You know how rosacea comes out in like bodily stress, so like over drinking or stress or heat. Like it could be like a skin condition that's like not just rosacea on the face,
does it
but like
actually
rosacea
have-
on the body.
It's not on my face ever. But
Is there
maybe.
any physical evidence of it? Does it ever actually like show
Did you
up
take
on
pictures?
your skin, or
I
you just feel
actually
it
don't know. 'Cause,
internally?
again, it's happened.
Can
4
we film a porno
Oh, there we go.
to document
Can we put?
We'll send it to the Mayo Clinic.
this?
Yes, me and
Yeah.
Sophie will send everybody a video so y'all
We
can
can
review
study it.
Okay.
and let us know.
In all seriousness, it does sound like you're having an.
Joseph, he's just sipping his drink and smirking. He's like, okay.
All right.
It sounds like
I'll let you know.
you're having a. I think like a stress-induced autoimmune response. So you're
Yeah, it
having
does
like.
sound like that.
So it sounds like you have some very small immune disease that's getting reacted with based on your not necessarily stress levels, but like you're putting a lot of strain on your body,
Yeah.
especially if you're getting like excessively turned
But
on.
it's
Yes, but it's only happened 4 times.
Or you're allergic to Sophie.
Well,
that would be
that's
sad.
not true, but I can't say why that is not true on the internet.
Oh.
We'll take your word for it.
Sure.
Okay, so I think to move forward, what we need to do is put a lot of cameras in y'all's bedroom.
One specifically that looks over the bed.
Well, anyway.
These are great ideas. No one's
What
actually.
we need is a
Why is it weird when I say it?
No one's helped. No one's helped.
Listen, you might have
I Googled it
lupus.
a lot.
We don't know.
I googled it a lot, and they were like, "Maybe it's an STD," and I was like, "It's not an
Right.
STD."
to be
I've
fair
checked.
with you, it's kind of unfair that you came up with something without an answer.
it's true.
I'm
Yeah.
a little disappointed.
But I wanted to know.
She needs to know.
Well, I'm not a
that's
real
fair.
fucking doctor, but maybe if Sophie was here, she could help you out.
Yeah, Dr.
Sophie
Sophie
doesn't
can
know
do it.
shit either. You think I haven't asked Sophie? It's all I
hope
talk
so.
about.
Okay.
It'd be
itch.
funny if you hadn't, though. Hey, wait, you're in medical school.
Also, that could be her dissertation. You know, you can be the.
That's
oh my
true.
God, how sweet would
Hey.
that be?
My girlfriend's itch.
Yeah, somebody asks her later on. They're like, "What was the inspiration?" Well, my girlfriend,
My girlfriend's
20 years ago, had this itch, and I spent 20 years dedicated to
Right.
figuring out this thesis.
and only I could scratch it. The
And
book.
that's not true. We have so much to talk about. You do talk about more. In fact, this podcast is also about murder.
Oh yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Great
segue.
transition.
Nice segue.
Murder.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
It's not just about doctoral symptoms.
So
To all you listeners out there.
yeah, we are
Please stay.
we're transitioning from the schmurder to the murder.
That's
That's
right.
exactly
We
right.
don't just talk about toxic masculinity and weird medical conditions.
We are toxic masculinity and weird medical conditions.
So there's
Yeah.
no need to talk
Woof,
about
woof.
it.
Woof, woof. Men. Oh, come on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Buckle up.
You guys have an episode.
Ayla,
Yeah, what you guys
do.
got?
would you please?
Buckle up for Giulia Tofana. Dun, 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 dun. Who's
Say
not
it.
a man.
Say her name.
What is it?
Julia Tofana.
Giulia Tofana.
She will
Yes.
go down in history as your favorite woman of all time, besides MC and us.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was
She's the love of
just
my
about
life.
Promises,
to try to get
okay.
more
I said
brownie
us,
points
but
with y'all.
I
I just
we-
won.
Let you
I
beat me.
don't have voices in my
How do
head.
we
It's fine.
spell her last name?
Tofana. So
Tofana.
phonetically
And
spelled.
Giulia is the Italian spelling.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
start with a G.
So
not
write
gonna
down,
spell
this. True.
write down hand gesture in parentheses.
Yes, it's more like a Giulia. Tofana.
Jewel.
I have a
Julia Tofana.
Why did you say?
I got you.
Why when you said hand gesture, I immediately thought of this.
Because you're a man. As you stated
Today's
before.
episode, jerk off motion.
Ayla, I hate to break it to you though, we did have an episode and we labeled the best woman of all time as Caitlyn Jenner.
That's sad.
What the fuck?
When
we did not.
I don't think we did.
It was we did it during Women's History Month.
Jenner.
Okay, well,
Why would you do
I think
that?
you did that.
Yeah.
Who did
I think that was
that?
a
Well,
statement
that's
you
fine.
made.
You know what? We're erasure can be utilized by the people to not just the government, and I will be erasing that.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We
I
will
like
be
that.
promoting Giulia Tofana.
Giulia
Julia
Tofana.
Tofana.
The greatest woman of all time.
Yes. Can you tell them why?
Yeah.
Take a step back, Bruce.
Y'all ready?
Shall
Y'all
we get
ready?
into it?
Okay. So, who was Giulia Tofana? She was a renowned saleswoman like me who lived in Italy from 1620 to 1651.
Oh, man, we're going
this
way
is-
back in time.
Wow, the way back
Yes.
machine.
The Wayback Machine, you get it. She was born in Palermo, but she moved around from Sicily, Naples, and Rome, Italy. She had her own business selling makeup and self-care products to women and was described as a beautiful young widow known to
Boss
spend
bitch.
a lot of time with apothecaries and watching and learning as they made various potions, which is so hot. Can we, she's a business owner and she's a little earthy baddie.
Medicine woman? Come on.
Fucking like
Question.
kiss me like right now.
and she moved
What,
around a lot.
what is
And
the
she's
actual
Italian.
definition of an apothecary? Because I'm only familiar with like the local.
Pre-pharmacist.
They were like making little like brews for everybody's like
It was
bullshit.
basically where you got your meds.
Okay, because
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen it, but like in East Nashville, there's a whole bunch of like places that sell
Yeah,
like
well, now
vapes and
apothecaries-
kratom,
It was
and they're
like-
like apothecary.
Apothecary
It was
is
like the
like now the
Walgreens of the
gentrified
1600s.
version of
Yeah.
a alternative supply store.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which back in the
then,
day,
they
it was
were
the pharmacy.
considered pharmacists.
Yeah.
And then medicine got better. Well, that's bad. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
so
this
now
is
the term's been so bastardized, it's
Yes,
far
it's
from what it
bastardized
was.
for sure. Yeah.
This is
I
the
think,
time period where barbers and surgeons were seen as equals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're often the same person.
By the fucking way. By
Often
the
the
fucking
same.
which is true.
That's wild. Why was a barber
no.
so like?
Because the women were mainly surgeons because it was seen as like a hatchet job thing because
Yeah.
they didn't have like anesthesia or anything. So the women would just go in and be like, oh, you slice. We got to cauterize that shit. Right?
Hey doc, I got this growing thing on my hand.
You
Like,
just
we
stick a
got
hot iron to it. Now you don't.
All right, arm on the table.
Slice and dice.
Slice and dice
Your
is
hair's a little
right.
shaggy. I can take care of that too.
Yeah, we got that. We got it.
By
Bite
the way,
onto,
you want me to clean up that fade?
bite onto this.
Hang on. So were women the barbers as well?
Yeah, a lot of women were barbers.
And
It depends.
dentists.
Mhm, and dentists. They because
No
it
way,
was
that's
it was
awesome.
a hatchet. Like people just it was barbaric.
Yeah.
That job.
You know,
Basically,
listen,
if you had a
men,
sharp pair of scissors, a good knife, and a pair of pliers,
You're fine.
you could just handle all kinds of problems.
men were in government and war. You know, the
That's
rest
true.
of it left up to the peasants.
Yep, the women.
That's one way to put it. Ayla, go on.
right. So she spent a lot of time with apothecaries. She would like watch them and learn how they made all their shit. And she murdered over 600 men.
600.
600.
No
slurping.
No slurping.
600, Joseph.
600 men.
Yeah.
Damn, back
was-
in the day, too.
I was gonna say that's
when there
like
weren't that many
half
people.
of Italy back
Dude.
then.
Yeah.
600.
You might meet 600 people in like your entire lifetime.
Actually,
And she killed 600
Probably
people.
less.
dude,
Yeah.
middle of nowhere. That doesn't sound that hard. Like you poison a couple
No, dude,
wells.
this was Rome. This was
Oh, this was
Italy.
Rome?
This was Sicily,
A lot of- yeah.
Naples, Rome. This was
Wow.
city life. 600 people.
I can't wait to hear how
Muscle.
she did it.
All right.
Did the guys have it coming to him? We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. Sorry, sorry.
Yeah.
Like they're-
That's why we're here.
Their grandparents remembered the empire. That. Who the fuck is that?
I have no idea.
Oh, what could that be? Who could that be? Is the gang okay? Will they ever financially recover from the burdens of our justice system? I guess we'll have to find out on the next episode of Murder Schmurder. They better fucking pay me. Like what you hear? Subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at Trashville_USA. And if there's a true crime story you want the gang to cover, email us at don'temailtrashville@gmail.com. Murder Schmurder is produced by Jamie. Our tracking engineer is Grant. And our mix and mastering engineer is Julie. Incidental music and our theme song is provided by Jules. This has been another production of Murder Schmurder.